Hi everyone, it's Laura Stephen here, and I am delighted to bring the next module to you for the Facebook Success formula. And I am just really keen to show you a little bit of automation. Everything I've showed you so far, you can implement every single day. And yesterday we talked about a daily method of operation, how important it is to create that daily method of operation. Some of you might be feeling like a little bit overwhelmed on how are you supposed to do this in a really short period of time. So I've got some free automation tools for you, and some free other tools as well, not just automation, but other tools as well that you might find useful to help you create your content, to help you find photographs that are allowed to share, to help you just generally get some momentum going and get some scheduling done. So for example, if you're creating content, you could create a series of content that you then schedule into your group. Now, I know that I mentioned about scheduling before, that, you know, when you first start, you should probably do this manually, and it's just so you get a feel for it. But once you start getting a feel for it, you start understanding the power of creation of content, then, you know, you can go ahead and start scheduling that. You can schedule to your own profile if you really want to. I personally post organically to my profile because I think it's more natural, and actually, you know, it shows up when you post in here. I'll actually just show you that in a minute. It shows up in here that you've also posted. So if you're on your own profile, I would suggest you still keep that completely manual. But in your group, when you know, if you've created a group or you've created a page that you're wanting to share content on, and that's a great way to just set that up so that it just runs. You know, you can spend a couple of hours creating your content for the week, get it all lined up, and boom, 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 off it goes. So the first thing I want to show you is creating images, because obviously we talked a little bit about how powerful images are. So what I use is a site called canva.com. So www.canva.com, this is the URL here. And basically you can take any image, you can create, if I was to sort of create an image, I'm not going to create one, but I will let you go into here. You can pick loads of different things that you want to do. So if you're writing a blog, if you're doing a Facebook page, anything like that, you can just go in here and, you know, pick what marketing materials you want, and it'll provide the right size, and that's really quite important. Or you can do a custom size as well. You've got loads of different, say we're just going to do social media, okay, just so that I can show you this, because I think this is important that you understand how to use it. You can upload your own images, which I've done here. You can see all the images that I've uploaded, and I've found these on sites that you're allowed to share images, guys. Don't ever like steal content or anything like that. Use images that you can share, or your own images. If you've taken photos and stuff, you can by all means use your own images. The other thing you can do is there's actually images in here. So, for example, if I wanted to just type in shoes, there are loads of images in here. Some are free, some are not free. So, you know, you can just pick which image you want to use and go from there. Two of my favorite places, say we're just going to use this one, see how it just pops it straight on there. And you can change the background. Again, there's free backgrounds or there's colored backgrounds. You can add in text. So in fact, here, I'm going to create one that I had an idea for earlier. Let's just see if this brings me up some images. Okay, hang on a minute. I just had an idea. It's a bit easier for you to understand this. So if I go drum, for example. So, okay, these are all paid. There's a free image, okay? Awesome. So I'm just going to just reduce that a little bit. And then I'm going to add in, I actually quite like that background on there. I'm going to add in some words. So now, where did I get the inspiration for this? Believe it or not, Sunday morning TV. Somebody said this on the telly. I wasn't even watching it. I was in the living room with my little boy. And she said this statement, march to the beat of your own drum. she was making a point about being unique and, you know, not kind of following the crowd, that kind of thing. And I just love to say, it's like, oh yeah, that's cool. So March to the Beat of Your Own Drum, you can actually highlight the writing, you can change the colour, you can change the layout, so you can put it to one side, you can put it to the middle, you can change the size, you can change the font. So let's just change the font to show you what it does. And then I actually created my own little brand here. If I search for my diamond, I'll pull my diamond down into the corner, and we'll change that to my colour, which is purple. Now again, you could go and get your own branding done if you like. But I actually just do this. Hang on a minute, sorry, that's not the right one. This one. And it shows you how easy and simple and quick this is, guys, right? So you can play about with it, but don't, you know, waste hours on it. It's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be fast, and, you know, just generally not taking up far too much of your time. So let's just move my little logo. And there you go, I've created some content just like that. Super easy, super fast. And I've branded it for myself, my Networking Gems group. And we'll just change it to purple as well. And, you know, I think that's cool. So March to the Beat of Your Own Drum. So in here you then go up to download if you want. You can make it public straight away, but it just makes it public on Canva. I got to download. I picked the program I want to download it on, which is JPEG. And then I'm just going to move my piece out of the way so you can see that. Then hit download. So really, really quick, really simple. If you want to upload photos of your own, it just opens it up on a bigger screen so you can see that. You have a couple of tools you can use here. Just want to show you a couple. So let's close this down. There's two of my favourites are Pixabay, which is here. I'll just talk you through this. And again, you can just do any search you like. Let's go dogs. You know, I don't know what it is you're thinking, but you know, if you've got an idea, you know, it brings up loads and loads of images of dogs that you can use. The other one is, so that's pixabay.com. The other one that I love, which has got really high quality photographs, guys, is unsplash.com. Again, these are free for you to download and use. Again, if you did a search for mountains, I'm just going to scroll down and you can see, look at these amazing images. Look at that image. Imagine just writing something about achieving your goals in there. Just really, really amazing images you can use and upload. Add your image. And you just take it over to Canva, upload it, and then you can play about with it and add in words and branding and all that kind of stuff. So those are my main tools for creating images. There is an app on your phone called the Studio app, which is really, really useful as well. I don't use it so much, but it's quite good if you're out and about and you take a photo and you want to just add in some images. You know, maybe it's an action shot of one of your kids or your dog or whatever, or you doing something funny and you want to just kind of write a little meme to it type thing. That's pretty cool for that as well. So there's some tools for you to go and start creating your content that are all free. They're all free. So you can just go ahead and start doing that. Now, what I wanted to show you, I'll just close this down, is you could just go ahead and upload those images right now to Facebook if you like. So you can even use your scheduler if you're using a fan page like we talked about the other day. I'm just going to actually go to my fan page and show you that scheduler. This is free to use. So if I wanted to upload that image, let's just go post. Let's go add photographs. And let's find that one that I just did. There you go, march to the beat of your own drum. Let's do that. You could expand on it, you could just put the image up. So I'm just going to march to the beat of your own drum. Create your own music that is in line with your personality and your brand. Don't follow the masses. Okay, so really cool bit of inspiration. You know, and you could post that right now if you hit publish. If you hit this little arrow that's next to publish, you can schedule. So hit schedule. And you can go ahead and just choose the time and date that you want to do that on. So let's just schedule it for a few minutes time. So 10:45. And you could go ahead and just do like a whole ream of different content to be scheduled across your fan page. And it's a really easy way. It basically likes you using their own scheduler. So it only works on your fan page, but there you go, that's the schedule ready to go on my fan page. So if you're doing it on your in your group is a little bit trickier because it doesn't have an auto scheduler with Facebook. So I actually use Hootsuite.com. Hootsuite.com, you can open an account and you can open it with your Facebook. So you can, as I said, you can put it onto your own profile if you want to, but I would avoid that. Be a bit more real on your actual profile. You can put it into a group, which is what this one is, or you can actually upload it onto Instagram or Twitter. Now you get 3 free accounts. If you want to expand that to more, I think it's up to 7, then you can pay an upgrade fee. But you know, when you're getting started, I would suggest that you pick 1 or 2 platforms and you stick to those from an effort perspective. So I like Facebook, obviously, because that's where my home is, and Instagram is my other kind of lead generation tool, even though I do have some auto posting stuff going on, which I'm going to show you in a minute. So if I go to, I just posted this in the group just recently, you know, half an hour ago, network marketing tip, don't be obsessed with sensors, go talk to more people instead. What I can do is I can actually go ahead and schedule the same post to my Instagram. So if I click on this one, I see this one's got a little camera on the side. So if I click on that, that is my Instagram. I can copy and paste the writing I put in. I can amend it as necessary for Instagram. And actually I will, because what I do is I have a auto poster from Instagram to Twitter. So when I'm writing my Instagram post, I think about the first 140 characters so that it transfers to Twitter. And it doesn't look strange on Twitter. So I'll actually just write again what I've put in my post. And that's what will transfer over to Twitter. And then I'll leave I will leave the rest of the information. So if people on Instagram want to read further, they can. This is just great value on not concentrating on one person. And then I always, with my Instagram, put call to action in. And I always tag myself. So here you're getting a few Instagram lessons here at the same time. And then obviously you have to add an image. To add your media, you can upload videos or you can upload images. Let me just find the right image for this, guys. I'm just showing you this because I want you to see it in real time. I want you to understand that this is really simple to do. So that's just set that up. Now again, I could send now, or I could schedule my post. So I can go into here and I can schedule it for today. And let's go for 10:45. It'll schedule it later. Now the thing with scheduling to Instagram, now I know we're mostly talking about Facebook. Facebook will schedule and it will auto post for you. There's no approval needed or anything like that. With Instagram, what it will do is it will send it to your phone, the Hootsuite app on your phone, and you can then, it'll copy and everything writing over, but you have to approve it. So that's the only thing about Instagram. But with Facebook, you don't need to do that. You can just go ahead. If I had clicked on Networking Gems, which I'll do in a minute just to show you, you can then just go ahead and let it run once you've set all this up. And again, you could schedule the whole week if you want. If I hit PM and then hit schedule, so it comes up here at the top, success, a notification will be sent to the subscriber's device and schedule time. So it's just what it said about that one, because it was Instagram, so it'll go to my phone, I'll approve it on my phone. So I want to just show you it posting into my group. So if I just use that drum photo that I just created, as you can see, I do a lot of images, guys. I love images. I think they're really powerful. And I like that you can see me doing this because, you know, it shows you how quick this is. Okay, so March, blah, blah, blah. And then again, you just hit schedule, and then literally going to schedule it for, I think you have to do it within 5 minutes, 5 minutes away or something. But let's try 10:30 p.m. Might say it's not far enough away, but let's try it. Yeah, so it must be 5 minutes into the future. Okay, so schedule. And there you go, message scheduled. So it'll auto post into my group. And it's showing you what's scheduled into that group right now. So that's Hootsuite. It's a super cool tool. As I say, I could just continue on and create content for the whole week. If I'm doing a series or something, then that's a really powerful way to, say if you're taking a message, you're talking about, say I was concentrating on the 6 steps to sponsoring sequence, which we shared in an earlier group, shared in an earlier video with you. If you haven't watched the blueprint, go back and watch it because it's really a vital part to building your brand online. And I was going to break down the 6 steps and I was going to talk about each step. Then I could actually create content for the whole week based on these 6 steps to give you top tips on how to do that, and then just schedule into my post. It would take me not very long to do because I'm now getting used to doing it. Obviously, when you first start creating content, you might be a little bit of a perfectionist and might think that doesn't sound right or whatever, but people want their message more than anything else. So get that content booked out. I could go ahead and create a engagement post. So it doesn't need to be an image, it can just be plain old writing. Schedule that in. So it's a really cool tool. Now, the next thing I wanted to show you is if this, then that. And I mentioned this the other day in one of the other modules, ifttt.com. And this basically lets you set up applets, or they used to be called recipes, change it to applets, that let you, when you do an action on something, if this, then that. So if I post, then here's the 2 that I have set up. if any new photo by Laura E. Stephen on Instagram, then upload a photo from the URL on Laura Stephen, which is my fan page. I'm just going to go back to my fan page and show you how that works. Let's go back to my fan page. Let's go down here. Nearly all of the images I've posted have come across from Instagram. So published by if this then that. This was my little boy. We were out on Sunday at a maritime museum, which teaches you about the power of the sea, and there's lots of different aspects to it. But in this particular video, he was really mesmerised with creating wave energy and how that would be used in electricity through a house, and he had real fun playing with this. So I created this image. This is just a lifestyle post showing that we were out and about and we were having fun. And it's just auto posted from Instagram across here. So it's building my Facebook page the whole time. I don't have to do anything. There's no effort involved at all. This one is any new photo to my Instagram, then post a tweet with the image. So my Twitter, if I send it to my Twitter, you would see the same thing. And that's what I was just mentioning there when I write a Twitter. When I write an Instagram post, I always think about the heading and the first 140 characters so it translates to Twitter. So you can create up any of these applets. So if you click on new applet, it takes you to if this then that. So let's build an applet just so you can see it working. And this is really fun, guys. You can totally get away with playing about with this. So this is telling you a bit about what it does. So let's get started. Okay, this is actually promo. So I'm just going to go back to the free applets. There's free applets that you can set up. So let's just do it. Okay. So maybe this isn't free anymore. Okay, guys, so that's not free anymore. Okay, so click on here. Sorry, it is free. I was going to say I didn't really change this. So so you choose step one. You pick what you want to do. So if Twitter or if Flickr or whatever you can do, you can do. Just pick whatever you like. So let's go. There's loads of options in here actually now. So it's been a while since I've used this, so I'm just having a little look around. As you can see, there's loads of different things going on in here now. I'm quite loving all of this actually. There's loads of different choices now. You could really, really just whack out different social medias here, guys. So let's go with Instagram. So because I post Instagram a lot, let's go with Instagram. If Instagram, any new photo by me, then you hit that. And let's go with LinkedIn, because I don't have this connection to LinkedIn yet. So let's go LinkedIn. Connect. And then you have to allow it. And then, so this action will share an update to your LinkedIn profile. So that's what I want to do. I don't want to just put in an update. I don't want to just put in this action will share an update on your LinkedIn caption URL. Yeah, that'll do. Create action. So now when I upload anything to Instagram, it'll automatically go into my LinkedIn. Super easy way to do it, and then just hit finish. Okay, and you just made a new applet. So you could do this for loads of them. And what it's doing is it's creating, obviously you saw there you can upgrade loads on if there's in that as well. All of these programs have got upgrade options, guys, but you can use the free stuff to your advantage. When you first get started, you don't need to be paying for things right off until you get into a habit of what you're doing and feel comfortable with it. But as I said, always pick one or two platforms to become experts in. If you have a presence on other platforms through using auto tools like this, then you're actually going to be generating leads from elsewhere, and that's really, really important. So go ahead and have a play about with this. Set it up for your own business and see how you get on, and if you've got questions, then come back to me. There are other tools you can use that are similar, auto posting, things like Buffer and all that. These are just the ones that I use on a daily basis that I've set up to help auto post, help create content, these kinds of things. So I hope you found this useful, and if you have any questions, you can share. Okay, take care.